Hello, today is day 120, and yesterday after waking up with that bear attack on the pack and really being on the struggle bus, my friend texted me that she had a family friend who lived in Falls Village who would love to host me for the night, and I wasn't going to take her up on it because I wanted to get at least halfway to Great Barrington so that I could zero in Great Barrington, but they were offering free bed, shower, laundry, hot tub, dinner, like all this kindness, and I couldn't pass it up. So they picked me up outside of Salisbury and gave me like the best night I've had on trail. They homemade so much food and let me go in their hot tub, and it was just like the most refreshing night of my life and so kind of them because I don't even know them, or their niece is friends with my friend. I don't even know their niece, so they're like pretty far removed, and they still helped me so much, and it was just so kind and so wonderful. So I'm feeling a lot better after that. And where they picked me up was 20 miles to Great Barrington, and I'm gonna try to do all of that today, even though there's some pretty intense climbing in my future. I am about to climb Bear Mountain, Connecticut, and then Mount Everett is the biggest one of the day, not to be confused with Mount Everest. But I'm feeling so grateful for that family and a lot more refreshed than I have in a long time. And yeah, I'm gonna try to go all the way to Great Barrington, Massachusetts today, which is 20 miles, and I'll be passing the Massachusetts border quite soon, which is really exciting. Anyway, sorry, I'm going uphill. That's the update. I love how much you see human kindness on this trail and how it connects people together. So I'm in a way better spirits than yesterday. Let's go to Massachusetts. Here is the top of Bear Mountain, Connecticut. Not to be mistaken with Bear Mountain, New York. Very beautiful. And I'll tell you that night last night revived me so much that I am enjoying the hiking again and seeing the views and remembering what it felt like in the beginning of the trail. I've been in kind of this slump of just forcing myself to wake up and do it every day, but not enjoying it. Which I know just comes and goes, but it's been particularly long stretch, and I think most of my friends have been telling me they've been going through the same thing with the mid-Atlantic region of the US, but everybody says they love the north, even though it's a lot harder, just because it's so beautiful, and when you do the climbs they feel rewarding now because you get awesome views. So excited to be here, and I'm excited to soon be in Massachusetts. I think this is our first time going over 2,000 feet in a month and a half. Massachusetts! Wow. Now I'm in the north. Connecticut, I know gateway to New England, but you really think Massachusetts is New England? Wow, wow, wow. So cool. Here's the first look at Massachusetts. Got a really pretty water hole down there. Looks like a great spot for swimming. The water is so clear in this stream. Okay, here's the sign everyone takes a picture of. I know I got that other one, but this is the official sign. Pretty cool, pretty exciting. That means I'm in my 11th state, and there are only 3 more states to go. Beautiful. I'm climbing Mount Race right now. My second climb of the day out of 3 big climbs. I'm on like this beautiful wide open ridge line. So cool. Here's the trail. If you're afraid of heights, this one might not be the one. This is Mount Race Ledges, it's called, but that's the trail. Okay, this is the climb up Mount Everett. It's got these stairs, which is pretty nice. Whoa. It's a big step. Today I am in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. It's a beautiful town in the Berkshires. And my parents are here. I think that they felt really bad for me about my week, so they're helping me feel better. Hi, it's day 122 and I took a zero yesterday. My first like in-town zero in maybe a month or more, I don't know. The last zero I took, we went to New York City and I probably walked just as much in the city as I did on trails. So anyway, my parents are in town. I think they knew that I needed a morale boost after the bear incident. So they're in town, so I'm get to slack pack today. I'm only gonna do 14.5 miles because my knee is still really hurting. And anyway, it was the closest road other than doing like nearly 20 today, and I was just not gonna do that. So took a zero yesterday, only doing about 14.5 today, but grateful for it all. And Massachusetts is really beautiful already, and yeah, I think that's all I have to say today. Cheers to day 122. Awesome view today. So somebody left toilet paper trail magic there, which is good because I needed some. And then this nice little setup. See what they got. Bunch of fruit. Look how fun this sign is. We love her.
Are they pines?
Hiking with Dad.
No, they're not pines. Huh. Break the
Sewing. My mom is expert sewer and got both the needle and thread for free because the trail provides. Oh, it looks brand new, Mom.
Not exactly.
We got a good sewer.
It's got a scar on it now.
Look at this work.
T for 18.
Yeah, let's put an A right here. Hello. Today's day 123 and it is my 4-month anniversary. I have been on the trail officially 4 months today. That's crazy. In 4 months, I made it from Springer Mountain to Massachusetts, and mile 1550. That's how many miles I did in 4 months, 1,550. And feeling very grateful that my body and mind has led me to 4 months on the trail. So I'm celebrating today by going to Upper Goose Pond Cabin, which is a bit of an AT tradition. It is a enclosed cabin on the trail right on a lake, and the caretakers there make pancake breakfast for you, and there's a canoe you can take out on the lake from the cabin, and it's all free for thru hikers. So it's a really cool tradition, and it's only about 13.5 miles from where I started, so not a super long day, but I said goodbye to my parents this morning, which always makes me really sad. And so I'm always less motivated on the days I leave town and say bye to people visiting. So I always do shorter days on that, but I'm really excited to celebrate my 4-month anniversary in this awesome cabin in Massachusetts. I hope my next month brings me to the Maine border. We'll see if it does or does not, but I'm actually only like 400 and something from the Maine border, which is usually the amount I do in a month, so we'll see. My mom sewed my pack shut again, so my pack is kind of repaired, which is awesome. I got a new tent, I have a rain cover again. I have a food bag and food in it. So I'm doing a lot better than I have been since Delaware Water Gap. And so I feel really grateful for that. And I'm ready to take on the last third of the trail, the last like 650 miles, which is crazy. And month 5 in front of us. We'll see where we get. Also, the woods here in Massachusetts is so pretty. I've been walking through a pine forest and a really nice needled trail for a while, so feeling grateful, feeling happy. Gonna do 13 and a half miles. Miss my family already. But I can't wait to go canoeing. It's my first time canoeing this summer and I love canoeing. It's like my favorite outdoor activity, so cheers to month 4. Trees are looking very pretty. The woods are looking very green. Here is the cabin in all her beautiful red glory. She's huge, big wash station out back right there and places to hang your clothes. And then here's what the bunks looked like. Everybody got their own mattress in a free shelter. It was so nice.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
I know. Going for a little paddle. How you feel?
Oh, I feel good.
How you feel?
Ready.
Like lots of people got pictures.
Really pretty lake. Here's what the AT looks like this morning. Very gorgeous. Hi, hello. It is day 124 and I'm not sure how far I'm hiking. I left Upper Goose Pond this morning, which I've decided is the best shelter on the entire AT. It was incredible. It had bunk beds with actual mattresses in it, a beautiful porch, and then they had canoes you could take out on the water and canoe around the lake and go swimming. And in the morning, the caretaker makes coffee and pancakes for everyone, and it's all free. It's insane. And it was so nice. So definitely my favorite shelter, and I think probably the best one on the whole AT. Anyway, I left there this morning. Not really 100% sure how far I want to go today. All I know is that I want to summit Mount Greylock, which is the highest point in Massachusetts and only 10 miles from the Vermont border. I want to summit that either Saturday night or Sunday morning. And today is Friday, I believe. Let me look. Yeah, today's Friday. So, but I'm only like 30 miles from it. So I don't have to do huge days unless I want to summit Saturday and not Sunday. Anyway, haven't decided yet. But today a cool AT tradition is coming up, which is the cookie lady, who is just a woman who lives, her house is like right off the AT, and she just makes fresh cookies every day and gives cookies and lemonade out to the hikers. And it's all just donation based. You can donate however much you want, but they also have like a water spigot, charging ports, and you can camp there if you want as well. So I'm not gonna camp there because it's only 10 miles from my starting point, but I'm really excited to go visit that little AT tradition of the cookie lady. So that's on the docket today, and then I'll either camp right outside of Dalton, Massachusetts, or go into Dalton, which the AT walks right by, so you don't even have to get a car into the town. So anyway, exciting times, exciting days. I am feeling tired today, but excited for another AT tradition today. Cheers. This looks like it's been clear cut. I don't know what happened, but it's interesting to walk through. Got this cute sign. I think it's just right down this road, which is exciting. I'm digging these Massachusetts trail signs. So this guy with all the trekking poles out front, he lets hikers just camp in his backyard. Also, I'm on the AT and it's in the middle of a town, which is my fave. But anyway, he just lets hikers camp in his backyard because he's super nice and there's no other place to stay. I guess there's one little motel in Dalton, Massachusetts, which is where I am. But anyway, he was very nice. He left out like pastries and fruit this morning for breakfast, and we all camped in his backyard. And now I'm gonna walk into town and probably get a coffee or something like that. It's just down this road. All right, here's the main drag of Dalton. It's small, but it's cute. They got a bar and an ice cream shop and a pet grooming place, a tattoo shop. The ice cream was super good last night, got it for dessert. And on this side, they have this dam. So there's Dalton. I think they have a few more things down this main street I'm about to walk. I'm going to the coffee shop down this street. Anyway, I still can't escape the Housatonic River. I'm about to walk over it again. I've been walking over the Housatonic River since I think like the Connecticut border, and we've walked over it many times. And she plays games with my emotions because you're not allowed to drink out of her or swim in her, so I'm just, I have some animosity against her. But this is the Housatonic again, right here. Okay. The AT is passing a baseball field. There's so many cool parts about the AT, but I love seeing these like small American towns, and it feels like I'm watching a movie. It's baseball practice over here. And this is the AT. Hi! It's day 125, and I left Dalton, Massachusetts this morning, got breakfast with some friends, and now I'm on the ascent up Mount Greylock, which is the highest point in Massachusetts, and I think it's like 3,500 feet, or somewhere around there, and it's an 8-mile climb, which is the longest and biggest climb we've had since the NOC, which is in North Carolina. So it has been a long time since we did a mental game like this, and I'm right at the beginning. But there is a lodge at the top that has hiker rates, so I get to stay in a bed tonight at the top of the mountain and hopefully watch the sunset or sunrise. I don't know which one you can see from up there, maybe both, who knows. So that's what's getting me going up this hill, because I already hiked 9 miles today, so I'm kind of tired. Now I gotta do an 8-mile ascent. So that is the deal today. 17-mile totals to the top of Mount Greylock. But it'll be good for me to do something like this because I haven't since North Carolina. Whew. Cheers to the trail becoming really hard again. And day 125. Okay, 6.8 to go. Let's get it. Hardest 0.75 of my life. It's like beautiful little pond on the way up to the summit of Mount Greylock. So pretty. But we're about to go straight uphill. Made it. Woo! Holy moly. Highest point in Massachusetts. Let's go see the view. Here she is in all her glory. I'm gonna try to climb to the top of it. It's a pretty wildflower field. And this is the lodge on top of the mountain that I'm gonna stay in. Okay, this is the inside of the tower. climb these stairs up to the top. The light is shining so nice on this beautiful sunflower field and the lodge that I'm staying in the back and our beautiful monument. And today is just one of those days on the trail where you feel like you could do it forever, this trail, and never get bored. Which is definitely true about the boredom, but you might lose your mind. The light in the tower is on and there's a pink sunset and I love life. Beautiful view this morning up Greylock. Beautiful view. Today is day 126. I am hiking 13 miles and I will be crossing the Vermont border and the 1600 mile marker today, which is so cool and exciting. I just like Vermont. I don't know, it's surreal. Last night I was thinking I haven't really processed any of what I'm doing right now, but entering Vermont feels like I'm getting really close to the end. And I've done so much of this trail and it's a really surreal, really exciting feeling. So anyway, I camped on top of Mount Greylock last night, which is the highest point in Massachusetts. There is a lodge there that has hiker bunk rooms for $35 a person, and it was lovely. It was wonderful. Gorgeous from the top there. They had good food. It was just a lovely evening. It was one of those nights that makes you grateful that you're doing this. And anyway, today I am now doing the descent off of Mount Greylock, which is insane. So steep and straight down. And then I will get to a town which there's like a little restaurant right off the trail, so I think I'll go there for lunch. And then I will hike into Vermont and stay at a shelter. I'm only doing 13 miles today because I've done a lot of big days in a row and I just wanted a shorter day today. So anyway, exciting stuff. Day 126 and Vermont. Vermont as they call it. I will see you today, Vermont. The AT is passing by a school and a really pretty view of the mountains. And I'm only like 5 miles from Vermont, which is wild. Just having a good day. 1600. Another 100 miles bites the dust. And we have made it to 1,600 miles. And I thought it would be a fun experiment to see where I was 1,000 miles ago. And at mile 600, I was at Dismal Falls in Virginia. And I was sick, and it was a different time, and it feels like ages ago. And now I'm at 1,600 and only like less than a mile from the Vermont border, just up there. Very exciting. Uh-oh, what's that I see? It's the Vermont border. Wow. Woohoo! I made it to Vermont. My gosh, I've walked a while. That's so surreal. I'm really in the north now. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hey guys. I'm in Vermont. I'm just so excited. I've been sitting here for like half an hour probably being excited. And at a lot of these borders, I'd like try to think of my favorite parts of the state or like the best hikes I did. And I didn't do one for Connecticut or Massachusetts, but I liked both. They're both really good. But they both went by so fast, I like barely remember them. I feel like I was in Great Barrington like yesterday, and so I'll try to get back to you, but they were great states, and I was so excited about Vermont. This is so cool. I'm hiking on the Vermont Long Trail now. The AT and the Long Trail go together for 100 miles or so. So I'm gonna be doing the first 100 miles of the Vermont Long Trail, which is pretty cool. a lot of people I know come back after Summit in Katahdin and are gonna not, I know 2 people that have done it in the past, but I've met probably 5 or 6 out here that say after they summit Katahdin, they're gonna come back to Vermont and finish the long trail so that they can say they've through hiked the Vermont Long Trail and the AT, because the long trail apparently is where the inspiration for the entire AT was started. And the Vermont Long Trail is 270 something miles long. So we do almost half of it. I guess not almost half, but we do a good chunk of it. So you only have to come back and do 170 something after Katahdin if you want to be a thru hiker of the long trail. I guess you wouldn't be a thru hiker because you'd stop midway and then come back. But anyway, I'm on the Vermont Long Trail, much revered, very historic, and I will let you know how it goes. Here's the shelter for tonight. I'm gonna go in there even though it's buggy because it's supposed to rain.